Here's what we're all here for. I came across this video from this account that seems to have a little bit of an obsession with Ethan. And it's called... And, like, listen, I understand the call out on Ethan from, like, the thing he said, you know, with the whole remark about... Like, listen, okay, I gotta recap it every time we talk about it. I gotta make sure to do it real quick. 10 seconds, okay? Listen, the whole homophobic thing with Ethan, I think was kind of blown out of proportion. I don't think that he was being homophobic. He was making some jokes. I don't think that the jokes were particularly problematic. The issue was his response to people who called him out. In particular, like a gay person who called in and said, like, hey, I don't like this. And he kept basically harassing him. Being like, oh, are you a bottom? Being like, you know, way too suggestive and kind of shitty. That spins into him losing his sponsors, which, like, it sucks. But at the end of the day, you know, it's kind of the energy you put out into the atmosphere when you call for the platforming of other sponsors. And this is the audience he's kind of generated. And this is what happens when you're not particularly charitable in general. When you set yourself, when you act in a way that you are very, like, you are like a moral arbiter, people tend to hold you to that standard. It's one reason, like on here, like, I criticize people, but I don't hold myself as like a moral arbiter. People make mistakes. People mess up. It is what it is. And so, like, I think that, you know, that's probably one of the reasons why people don't shit on me when I make mistakes. Because I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, you expect it. You know? It's just a reality. And so that's what's going on with Ethan, and so he's getting slammed. However, now what ends up happening is we're going a little too far here. I've watched a little bit of this video. Maybe I'm wrong. But frankly, I think that this is a massive reach. And it's called Ethan Klein's Parents Get Physical During an Uncomfortable Call. And now we're trying to, like, make this argument that Ethan Klein's parents are, like, or the dad's abusive. We're going to watch it. But, like, it's going off the rails a little bit here.
An already uncomfortable call between Ethan and his parents turned
off the rails, just like Ethan's podcast.
It's physical when Gary slaps Donna's hand out of anger.
Welcome.
Hey. Then you're not going to like what I do to my wife out of anger. She doesn't either. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I do this to myself.
So, you guys went to a Dodger game yesterday. Okay. Mom goes to the bathroom. Were people booing when you came back?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, they weren't still booing.
They were.
Well, you know what happened when
That's
people...
That's how I knew what was going on.
When people... Like a
He's mentally ill.
match.
My father is mentally ill. So my dad is out there by himself. My mom's not even there. And people are booing him, and he's doing this. Like, do you think you're a supervillain or something?
Exactly.
Ethan, let me share.
Like this.
Let me share something
He's doing like this. He's like, come on, give me your criticisms. Okay.
with you.
Come on, bring it.
Okay, shush. So I had to go to the bathroom. It was the 5th inning, and I said to Dad,
I love the audio here, by the way.
hold on to my pen if you could, you know, keep score for me, because he was eating. The line in the restroom was so long, so God knows how long I had been gone. But when I came back, everyone's booing, and,
Oh my God.
and everyone in our section was booing.
Everyone in our section was booing.
And saying what a party pooper he was. And then on top of it, the ball was between his legs.
No, it wasn't. It was on the floor.
It was on
the
floor
ground between my feet.
Bro, I don't know how to explain this type of person to you. But, like, he's just a stickler. Like, everything is not between my legs; it's between my feet. Like, he's having, like, his insane moment. Like, this is a person that's really annoying, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know, people that are just annoying. Now, maybe it's just a mood thing where he's feeling annoying and, like, very technical, or he's just feeling very disagreeable. But, like, this doesn't make it, like, abusive. He's just being an ass. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's so weird where if people are being an asshole, somehow that's now, like, abuse. That's the new standard. Hey, this guy, this guy was kind of shitty in a relationship. Yeah, he's an abusive person. It's like, maybe he's just an asshole. Not everybody who does bad things is, like, the worst person in the world. It's crazy.
He had taken my pen and punctured.
I think they're talking about a beach ball, by the way. That's why they were booing him, I think. They were tossing a beach ball around, and he punctured it. Which, by the way, is an alpha move. Okay? That's what, I mean, like, I might have done that. My wife might have done that. I love my wife to death. She's the meanie in the relationship, you know what I mean? And I don't give a shit. I'm going to defend my wife until I die. I don't care.
Well, I had to plan it out. I had no weapons to use, so I knew the pen was there, and I thought if the opportunity arises, I got the pen, I'm ready to go. So the ball...
he's literally planning out, like, murdering a balloon or whatever. A beach ball. This is insane.
Ended up on the aisle.
I feel embarrassed for Donna because, like, you know how that feels where, like, you know, one of the you know, your partner is they're just ready to do something embarrassing, and then you got to be like, oh, you know, you kind of got to be supportive, you know? It was crazy.
And then it ended up right next to me. Picked up the pen and I posted a photo. Proudly posted a photo of that, of course.
So he had the ball on the floor, and the one of the ushers came for the beach ball. I kept on trying to take the
Usher came for the beach ball?
deflated ball from your father, and he wouldn't relinquish it. Finally, I managed to rip it away from his grip and give it to the usher.
You wouldn't give it to the usher?
No, that's not what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
There's no ushers going after beach balls anymore. They stopped doing that like 5 years ago.
I don't know what's happening.
Can you guys have such conflicting stories? Dad says no usher.
What made you think she was an usher? It was not an
Then
usher.
who
Maybe it was actually Usher, and that's the issue that they're having here.
was it?
I didn't know what the heck was going
Hold
on.
on, Dad. Who took the ball?
Some rando. She came and wanted it, and there was still air in it, and I didn't want it going again. So then I had the joy of actually stomping on it a few times to get all the air out of the small hole, because the knife makes a nice deep wound, but the pen, it's only like that size. So I had to squash it to get all the air out.
It was the usher, he said. She had a badge. She was the usher.
Why do you think they stopped going after beach balls? Because the crowd likes it,
No.
and it's harmless.
It's not harmless.
Nobody's getting hit.
Oh, wait, let him explain the harm of it. I would love to know it. Yeah, the dad's base. Like, I love this energy, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter if it's harmless. You want to know what? It's annoying. So pop that ball. Just stab it to death. I don't care. Do it.
In the head or their food launched. That's a fallacy.
The next Dodger game, come along with me. I'll recreate the stabbing. I know it's been very traumatic.
Oh, my
It's affected
God.
your entire adult life. Maybe if we can recreate it, you can ponder it, think about what happened. See, it really isn't that bad.
It's
I came
horrific.
up to Dad afterwards, and he was expressing how he felt about what Dad had did. And honestly, I think if Dad had been a younger man, they might have gone to blows. But the guy looked at Dad and said, "Oh, this is an old man. Someone will accuse me of elder abuse or something."
Oh, so who's this guy that came up to you?
Well, let's just let Mom tell the story. Go ahead, Donna. Go ahead and finish it up. I don't know. It's like we live in two different realities sometimes. So this Latino. Oh, he's an usher now.
No, the girl.
Oh well, let's make him an usher too. So this
What was that?
Latino. Oh, he's an usher now.
No, the girl.
Oh well, let's
What was that sound?
make him an usher too. So this usher came up to me and said, "Why did you do that?"
No, I didn't say he was.
Oh, he's not. He wasn't sure.
Yes, sure.
Okay, he wasn't an usher according to Donna. So he comes and he stands next to me and he leans over and he goes, "You're the guy that punctured the ball?" I went, "Yeah." We talked for a minute, and then once he understood where I was coming from, he seemed to calm down and went, "Okay," and just turned around and went back to his seat.
Mom, what happened?
That's what happened.
The young man came over and talked to Dad.
You
like he
already-
said.
Dad, wait, I want her version.
Why is he so amped up about this story? This is crazy. It sounds like this is an old story, too.
Calm down, Gary.
Now, mom is going to steal my joke that I told her earlier about him looking at me and saying, "Well, do I want to punch this guy or do I want to get arrested for elder abuse?" So it was my joke that she took because she didn't even know there was elder abuse. But please.
He's so offended by her possibly taking his joke and getting the accolades for like the joke being funny. What the fuck? That's like the kid in class who like says the joke and nobody hears it. So they say a joke again and nobody like reacts. And then like somebody else says the joke and everybody starts dying laughing. You're like, that was my joke. That's what he's experiencing right now. That must have happened to him a lot in school.
I'm pretty sure that's what you do to her.
Please, Governor, continue.
All right, Mom, go ahead. What actually happened?
A young guy came over.
Oh, my God.
Wait, how are you already paying? What did she fuck up now?
She's telling the whole thing all over again.
I want to hear this. I want to hear the story.
Dang it, Gary.
All right, go ahead, Mom.
Guy came over to your father.
Wait, hold on.
All right, go ahead, Mom. The story.
Dang it, Gary.
Listen. Okay, listen. I've been in this situation. Like my mom used to do this to me even when I was like an adult. I think she did it to me somewhat recently. Where I'll be doing something annoying, so she'll hit me, but it's not like an abusive hit. Like not every hit, yeah, it's abuse. It's like annoying. She'll like stop it, you know what I mean? And it'll piss me off, and it's more embarrassing than anything else. But that's not fucking abuse. That's just annoying. That's like frustrating. And that's what she did to him, which is like it's she shouldn't do that, but it's not like abuse. It's holy shit. Like it's like okay, it's annoying. Right. Again, the more frustrating aspect is like doing it in front of people, Because I would fucking, like, because you gotta keep your cool now. So if that happened to me, if it don't fucking hit me, bro, that's what I was. You set your boundaries, but you can't do that. You know, you're getting PTSD flashbacks. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, this is definitely a very abusive scenario.
All right, go ahead, Mom.
Guy came over to your father, and he was talking to him, and he wanted to know, like Dad said, if he in fact was the guy that deflated the beach ball. Dad honed up to it and said he did, and why he did it. I really think that if Dad had been a younger man, it might have been confrontational.
Right. He's going to get kicked out of the ballpark for life for coming and hitting some guy who punctured a beach ball.
Why would he come over to you?
Dude, it's him weaponizing his old man privilege, dude. Enough is enough, you know?
Because he was being a big man. He was impressing his family.
Don't you see how, like, doing this negatively affects the people you're with? Like, to do that when your family's there, that just seems crazy.
Dad does not understand that the whole thing of going to baseball, that it's all a part of the fun.
You're going to tell me about going to baseball?
Dad, she's right. If you want to watch the game, stay at home.
Listen. I disagree, okay? Fuck, you go to baseball to watch the baseball, okay? People fucking around, that's because you're bored. Oh, I gotta hit a beach ball. Watch the ball. Just shut up and watch the fucking thing. Okay? You don't have to throw around a goddamn beach ball. Now, you could disagree with me, but I'm gonna puncture your beach ball. You spent $1 on it. You think I give a shit? I'll give you $1. I'm gonna stab it with a pen, and I'll give you the $1. I don't give a fuck. Although, how big was the ball? Because I feel like they do that. I think I've gone to like minor league games, and like I've gone to like the minor league games, and they've like thrown the beach ball around. So I guess it is part of the audience. But you know what? I don't care because I find it personally annoying. So like I don't give a shit that he popped the ball. Also, if you watch baseball, you're gay. So I don't care. I don't care. Okay, you're stupid. I don't give a shit.
No, that's not watching the game.
Yes,
if you watch baseball, you're a power bottom. You understand? You're just a power bottom, bro.
TV, on TV. No, you listen to me now, okay? I'm not a kid anymore, Dad. You listen to me now.
I'm calm. Get your hands off me.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I'm sorry for laughing.
You guys.
Because he swipes her away. It's like, oh, that's not right. Shut up. Bro, you want to know what? Like, in public, like, this is something, okay, so this is something I can identify with because my wife and I have similar interactions here, right? So the other day, we were at we were renting a car from, like, this place, Thrifty, for our Disney trip, and we had already paid the reservation. She did it through her job, so she got, like, a discount. So we get to the corner, we get to the front, to the line, we're like, hey, we were here to pick up this car, and they're like, okay, no problem, whatever. They asked for her credit card. She's like, well, I don't have a credit card. It's like, fine. So she's like, can I use a debit card? They're like, no, you have to use a credit card. She's like, all right, no problem. I'll use my credit card. So she's like, yeah, no problem. I just need your license, too. I was like, that's no problem. I give them my license, right? And this is what they say. They say, well, since you got it through a different party, now we have to tack her on as a secondary driver because, because we won't get paid if we don't do that. So you're going to have to pay an extra $13 a day for like 7 days. So we have to pay like an extra $91, I think it was. Right? And my wife instantly goes, why? Why do we need to do this? Are you fucking kidding? Like, she doesn't start cursing, but she's like, why? Explain this to me. Right? And I'm like, baby, it's not a big deal. We'll just pay the money, right? So like that's a big, you have to understand that's a big no-no, okay? You can't do like the calm down play in public. It's a big deal. You need to be supportive of your partner's energy sometimes, okay? So she got pissed at me. She didn't say anything, but guess what? And at the end of it, she's like, yeah, I could have changed it over. Just would have took a long time. So like, I should have let my wife go off a little bit. Point is that it's like a disrespectful relationship move to like, oh, calm down, oh, chill out, oh, chill. It's like, it's like that tone policing in public. Like, sometimes you got to let your partner do their thing. And afterwards, my wife was like, what the fuck? Like, you should have let me do my thing. Because now, to that girl, she just thinks like, oh, I'm crazy. And now basically what you're saying to the world is like, I'm just a crazy wife. And she's like, but I was right. And you're like, you're right. You're right. And then afterwards, she took a pen and destroyed my beach ball. I'm just kidding. But it's not really her tiny Karen moment because they had us pay almost an extra $100 for nothing. So she was right. And she was like giving the woman an attitude because the woman was giving us an attitude. But you see the point here? So like that's what happened there. Now, should he be swatting her away? No. Oh, shut the fuck up. It's a swat. He's not beating the shit out of her. Like it's not, it's really, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. But this is the abuse call here. Yeah, stop
You're on a
abusing my
show
wife.
right now. You know that, right? You're live on a show. Mom, come back on camera. We need to make sure that
I do that too.
Hold on. We need to preserve the family. Bring
And now she's upset as a reaction, probably.
back, Mom.
She left.
Oh God.
She had to go to yoga class.
Not going. I haven't left yet.
Mom, come back. Come back. We need to preserve the family.
I don't know if I'm going to go to a game with Dad anymore.
Oh boy, Jessica just did a cartwheel.
People want you to apologize to Donna, by the way.
For what?
Exactly. People are angry that you slapped her hand out of your face.
Oh, no one saw her pinching the nerve on my neck while she was
Can you
standing
close
there.
that?
Oh, I didn't see that. Wait, we have to enhance.
Okay, I'm not a
No,
kid anymore,
sorry.
Dad. You
Hold
listen
on.
to me now.
I'm calm. Get your hand.
Oh shit. She was doing she was pinching him. She was abusing him first. She was abusing him first. Oh my God. Somebody call the police.
Oh, rubbing my neck.
Well, she was pinching your neck, eh?
No, I will not.
That was the first act of violence.
A
I was
subtle.
rubbing his shoulders and telling him to calm down.
Oh yeah, you could tell it was very comfortable. Okay. Anyway, where are we?
His dad is that's ridiculous.
So you were refusing to issue an apology.
Yeah.
What's the good apologize? The good apology, I believe, is if anyone was offended, I apologize.
Yeah,
That's the best.
definitely not the good
non-apology.
apology. Does that explain something to you guys? I mean, this is my life. It's not a joke. This is my life. God damn it.
Dang it, Gary.
Oh, this is like a montage of all the abuse. Hold on.
God
You
damn
ready?
Dang it, Gary.
I'm calm. Get your hands off me.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? They basically killed each other. Bro, do you like how we watched 8 minutes of that just for like 3 seconds of a clip? That was it? You guys are insane. Let me read the comments. Remember, this is the same woman that told Trisha that if Hila miscarries, it would be her fault. Well, I think that there's a difference between that and like just being really shitty like Trisha was. Well, now we know where Ethan gets his apology skills from. He's making a shoelace out of his father. That's sad. Or he's making a shoe nice. What? Humiliation ritual. I have always got yuck vibes from his father. I honestly can't stand him. He's such a weirdo. What? I remember him talking about Keemstar calling him the most evil person ever. What is going on here? I remember Ethan saying they used to fight a lot, so this probably put a part of the course for them. Oh my God. They probably just fought a lot because they're Jewish, right? Jewish people are always fighting and nagging each other, I think. I'm allowed to say it, dude, because my father was Jewish. And he left my mother. That's why I'm anti-Semitic. I'm just kidding. Ethan brought his parents on in order to be more likable. It just left people with a bad taste in their mouth. I don't think so. I think it was whatever. Dad's a real man. Yeah, there you go. Dad's a real man. How do you like that? All right, so that's the whole drama. I mean, it's fucking stupid, honestly. Stupid shit. Fucking ridiculous. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down to the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.